Feel like I'm living in Groundhog Day. You know that movie where you wake up every morning and it's like the same thing happens? That's where I'm at right now. I know. It's not where I want to be. But what I want to say about it is, you can't keep me down forever, right? You know, it ain't gonna be red days forever. Or, well, maybe it is, but I don't know. Right now, on the day, it's happening. It happened again. We're down 10,000 on the day. I want to sit here. I don't want to see, like, I just don't want to sit here and talk about coulda, shoulda, woulda. We'll just talk about the actual trade, what went down, how it played out, and yeah, how it all went, I guess. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of, it is what it is. These are my Tradeify live accounts. I have no other funded accounts right now. No Apex funded accounts, no Take Profit funded accounts. So I'm not trading anything but these accounts. My goal right now is to focus on these accounts. I'm trying to shift my focus from trying to, you know, game multiple accounts and all that stuff. I don't know. I'm just trying to focus on these accounts right now. For the month of April, my goal is to grow these accounts to $100,000 per account. Is it possible? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't fucking know. But right now, let's talk about it. So we have the 15-minute range. We got short at the low of day. I mean, yes. In hindsight, looking at it now, pretty bad fucking trade, right? That was a terrible trade. But what did we do? We stuck to the plan. We did. We had a plan, and we stuck to it. I don't know what else to say. Should I have added to this trade? Probably not, especially once we got back above the EMA there. Is what it is. I got stopped out on this candle here above the 120s. And then I tried to buy the dip, just going full retard, and hit my max loss on the day. It bounced off the EMA, pushed up there to the 160s. So looking back, you know, if I wouldn't have tried to buy that dip right there and maybe waited for another good setup, maybe my red day wouldn't be so bad. But just kind of how it played out. And showing you guys the good, showing you guys the bad. I don't have a fucking answer. I know everyone wants an answer why I do things that I do. Today, kind of looking back, you know, what could I have done differently? I think it's pretty clear that we were just a little overextended on that move to the downside. That's why that big move happened back up. Something to think about in the future. Looking in there at the 4-hour candle. Before the market opened, we had this big dip down. We ripped back up. So need to be careful thinking about that in the future, just in terms of like where we're sitting, in terms of just that, like that big move down. We had that big move down. We took out all, you know, all that support there, and then we popped it right back up. The bulls stepped in. The hourly chart also kind of showing how we were holding there. 9 a.m. holding that low. We get back above the VWAP. We then push to the upside there. And I took the trade. And that's all it really was. I took the break to the downside through the 19,000s, looking for a move down there to the 18,900s. Did I know that it was going to reverse at the lows? Nope. Nobody does. And that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. So we took the trade. It was just a big range. Really hard to kind of play it. Something to think about in the future. You know, a 200-point range on the 15-minute open. Maybe not the best idea to look for continuation through that move there. But honestly, it's always, you know, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I stuck to the trade, my plan. I said this morning I was going to trade the 15-minute opening range, and I did exactly that. We had a trade at kind of open, this little bear flag that I was talking about shorting into kind of the middle here at this 19,090 area, kind of being short here, 80s, made this move down. I didn't take it because I was waiting for the 15-minute range to close. As soon as it closed, well, we got clapped. And now you can see how the market broke out to the upside. The one thing that I do want to point out here is going back and reiterating something here. Like I said, the whole idea here is to get these breakouts through the highs, through the opening range highs, and then look for a target up to that first target being that 300 level. So basically 50% of this range then becomes the target one. 50% from there would become target two, and vice versa. I don't know. it's I don't think I need to do anything differently. I don't think I need to change my strategy. I don't know. I hate making these videos because it's always like the same questions, like, Patrick, you should have done this, you should have done that. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I should have done a lot of things. You know, I should have gotten long at the bottom of the range. That would have been a much better trade. Being long from the 19,000 area back up there to 237s, like, that would be a lot better, right? Like, in hindsight, that would have been a much better trade. But then if you go and you look at Friday, right? Look at Friday. We broke the 15-minute range to the downside there. And it was just off to the races after that. Here's your 15-minute range on Friday. Ding, 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 ding. All right, we're starting to get to the bottom. We break it. So if you're short right here from the 850s, 830s, look at this. Just go straight down. 750s, 700s, 675s. I mean, that's 200 points. It's 200 points right there. Just kind of is what it is, I guess. I don't know. It's depressing. I'm not in the best mood about it. I don't want to talk about it, but here I am talking about it, showing you guys the ups, the downs. And now it's always, you know, the question, like every time. It's always like the coulda, the shoulda, the woulda. What could I have done differently? How could I have traded better? I don't have a perfect answer. I think just trying to be a little bit more patient on that break to the downside there after we had that big move down at open for the idea of kind of a reversal back up would have probably been the way to do it. Obviously, it's in hindsight now. It's easy to sit here now and say, could, you know, oh, if I would have just not took this trade, if I would have not taken that trade, I'd be rich. I'd be real fucking rich, wouldn't I? Or at least I'd be up right now. So, yeah, just being honest with you guys, showing you the ups, the downs. I don't even know. This is just part of it. Just part of trading. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. People are going to say what they're going to say, and it is what it is. So, at least I'm putting it out there for the world to see. I entered the ring. I went toe-to-toe with the market, and I got put on my butt. And now we'll come back tomorrow and do it all over again. I know that if I continue to trade this way, if I continue to follow the plan, that there will be green to come. There will be many green days to come. It's just the fact of surviving these days, right? Moving through these days and getting back up there. It's frustrating. It's like it's hard to go back-to-back red days. Red day on a Friday, red day today. I don't know. I wish I had more answers, but I don't. So there it is. NASDAQ, 19,220s. We had a little breakout there, 15-minute range. I mean, it gave you, to that high there would have been 70 points to break out of that range there. The target one obviously being a little higher there, but here's what it is. So, peace of the Middle East.